So as I say, we're going to start with some sun salutations. We're actually just starting a fairly easy forward bend just to release any tension in the lower back. So we need to have nice soft knees and just let yourself come forward and drop the head down. And you might hold on to your forearms or maybe a little higher up above the elbow joint. And just a gentle sway with the torso. Rather than swaying the hips, just feel like you're moving the ribs a little bit away from the pelvis, letting the head drop down. And again, you might get that shake gently around the shoulders and the head. And taking a moment to feel the weight down into the feet. And as I say, the flow today is a nice calming, easeful flow to kind of beat the heat. And actually movement and moving the physical body for most of us helps to provide some ease, some contentment, and it's calming, lets the mind come a little bit more settled. So here, just a nice easeful kind of rocking, releasing, knees are bent, head heavy. And we'll take together a nice deep full breath in through your nose and exhale it out the mouth. Again, inhale through the nose. Exhale out the mouth. One more time, inhaling through the nose. Again, exhaling out the mouth. And remembering with the breath, less is more. So we're not trying to over agitate or stimulate with the breath. It's nice, steady rhythm and cadence of your breath. Just release the arms, bring your hands onto your hips. Again, nice soft bend in the knees, lift up with a flat back and slowly rise all the way up to stand. Just bend the knees a little bit and kind of pulse, feel the weight down into the feet. And bringing the blood back down. Bring the feet together and we'll stand at the front of the mat. And we're going to start, as I say, to flow, get some cadence with our breath and really this feeling of unhurried, unrushed movement. Standing nice and tall. Let's take a moment to be still. Maybe just close your eyes and feel like you're centering all the way down the body to your soles of your feet. And the rhythm of your breath. And then from here, opening the eyes, press through the feet, take a deep breath in, sweep the arms out wide, reach them up, look up to your thumbs. And as you exhale, bending the knees, folding all the way forward, chest to thighs, tucking the chin. Inhaling, hands to shins, straighten the legs, look forward, lift the chest. Exhale, knees bent, chest to thighs, again folding in, tucking the chin. Press through the feet, inhale, rise on the breath. So we're just beginning in this way, opening the body, stretching up. Exhale, sweeping the arms down. So building that rhythm with breath. Inhaling, straighten the legs, hands to shins, look forward. Exhale, knees bent, chest to thighs, and fold. Inhale, press down, rise all the way up. Look up, reach up, try and straighten the legs. Exhale, fold all the way forward, chest to thighs. Inhaling, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Exhale, bow forward, chest to thighs. It's time, inhale, step the right leg back, high lunge. Exhale, release the back knee down. Left hand stays down. As you inhale, reach the right arm forward. See if you can circle the right arm all the way up, following the gaze to your thumb. Exhale, sweeping it all the way down. 2 more times. Inhaling. Again, trying to create an unhurried, unrushed approach. Exhaling. Following with your gaze. Last time. Inhale, big circle round. Good. Exhaling. Right hand comes down. Inhale, tuck toes at the back foot. Lift the chest. Plant the hands. Exhale, we step back into our first down dog. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Exhale, we're going to come all the way down to the belly, bending the elbows. You can drop the knees, release all the way down. Arms down by your side, palms face down. One breath. Inhale, lift the legs, lift the chest. Exhale and release. Hands back midline of the chest. Inhale, press down through the feet, the legs, lift the chest, cobra. Exhale, press into the hands, tuck toes, lifting up and back. We meet in down dog. In down dog, remember feet hip distance apart. Spread the fingers nice and wide. And then get that little bit of movement here, the swaying of the hips, pressing of the heels down. Allowing the movement to ease ourselves into the body, easing out feelings that are tight, any tension. Consciously feeling the breath maybe into that area of the body. Let's take one more deep, full breath in here. And long breath out. Inhale, right leg lifts. Draw your right knee into your chest. Look forward, step the right foot forward again, back knee down. Right hand stays down, that same circle with the left arm. Inhaling, follow the gaze to your left thumb. Exhaling, circling round. Good, not letting the mind get ahead. Stay the gaze, inhale, lift the left arm. Exhaling back and round. One more time, inhale. Exhale. Good, inhale, look forward, lift the back knee. And exhale, we step forward, front of the mat. Halfway, straighten the legs, hands to shins. Exhale, knees bent, chest to thighs, curling in. Inhale, step back, left leg, high lunge. Exhale, back knee releases down. This time we're going to inhale, bring the arms forward. Maybe your palms can touch. Start to reach the arms all the way up. And this time we're going to make a big circle. Both arms circling around, nice and wide. Try and draw the chest, the pelvis back a little bit. 2 more times. Inhaling. Up to 12 o'clock. Exhale, circle back and round. Inhaling. Reach the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, circle the arms round and bring your hands, palms facing up onto the lower back. Elbows draw out. Inhale, lift the chest up and back. And just for a breath, exhale, let the pelvis move forward. Take a deep breath in. Feel that length through the neck, shoulders down. Exhale, bring the chest forward, bring your hands forward, lift the back knee. Plant the hands, we meet back into down dog. Good, inhale, forward, plank pose. So keep that rhythm. Exhaling, bend the knees, half all the way down to the belly this time. Arms down by the side, locust pose, one breath. Inhale, lift the legs, lift your chest. Exhale, release. Inhale, cobra pose, upper arm bones draw in, shoulders away from the ears, press through your feet. Exhaling, up and back. Good, down dog, 3 breaths. Inhaling, 1. Exhale, gaze at the navel. Inhaling, 2. Exhale, little bend in the knees, remember. Inhaling, 3, lift to the hips. Exhale. Inhaling, left leg lifts. Draw the left knee into your chest, look forward. Again, step the left foot forward, back knee down. Release the back foot, inhale, sweep the arms forward, maybe pressing the palms together. As you lift the chest, draw the pelvis slightly back, big circle of the arms, exhale. 2 more times, inhaling forward, look up to your thumbs, exhale and circle, good. One more time, inhaling, arms to 12 o'clock, and then exhale, circle the arms round, palms face out, pressing the hands to the lower back. Take a breath in, lift the chest and feel that length in the lower back. You're lifting up and back as you exhale, pelvis comes forward. Deep full breath in, lifting the chest. Good, exhale, bring the hands forward, frame the front foot, lightly step forward, front of the mat. Halfway, inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Exhale, bow forward, chest to thighs, tucking the chin. Reach the arms out wide, inhale, rise on the breath, look up, reach up. Continuing, exhale, swan dive all the way forward, unhurried, unrushed. Inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Good. Exhale, bow forward, chest to thigh. Same flow. Inhale, right leg steps back. Look forward. Exhale, plant the hands, step back into down dog. Inhale, forward, plank pose, chest forward to the belly. Bend the elbows, build that strength. Release all the way down. Hands now onto the lower back, palms face up. As you inhale, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the elbows up. Good. Exhale and release down. Inhale, cobra pose, shoulders away from the ears, long through the neck. Exhaling up and back. Good. Down dog. Breathing in 1. Exhale. Breathing in 2. Exhale. Inhale 3. Head heavy. Gaze at the navel. Exhale. Inhale. Right leg lifts. Draw the knee to the chest. Look forward. Step the right foot forward. Take a breath in. Look forward. Exhale, we step forward, halfway. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, step back, left leg, high lunge. Exhale, plant the hands, step back, down dog. Good. Inhale, forward, plank pose. Again to the belly. So repetition is calming from the mind. Good. Release all the way down. Again, hands onto the lower back. Inhale, lift the chest, press down into the hips, lift the legs. Exhale and release. Hands back midline of the chest. Inhale, cobra. Really lifting the chest, but keep the elbows bent. Exhale, lifting up and back. Good. Down dog. Inhale, 1. Exhale, feeling a little steadier now. Inhaling, 2. Exhale. Inhaling, 3. Elongation in the spine. Exhale, weight down into your heels. Inhale, left leg lifts. Draw the knee into the chest, look forward. Step the left foot forward. Inhale, light onto the fingertips. Exhale, meet forward, front of the mat. Halfway. Inhale, straighten the legs, hands to shins. Exhale, bend the knees and fold forward. Reach the arms out wide, press the feet, we rise all the way up. Look up, reach up to the thumbs, lift the chest. And then exhale, center hands down to heart space. Keeping the hands at the heart. Take a nice long steady breath. As you exhale, soften the shoulders. Keep the gaze steady. So you can shift your weight to your left foot and pick the right foot up for Vikshasana, tree pose. So I turn to the side. I'm going to turn the right knee slightly out to the side and walk the right foot up the inside of the left leg. You can always help the foot up. And then as you press the right foot into the left leg, stand a little taller. Slow the breath. Reach the arms up over the head. Take a full breath in. And then we'll come into a little lateral work here, arcing over towards the bent knee. Try and draw the left hip in. Reach up a little taller to the fingertips. Good. Breathing in and breathing out. Inhale, come back to center. Bring the arms down, bring the right foot down, hands to heart space. Soften the shoulders. Okay, second side. So it's only a slight shift of the weight over to the right foot. Pick the left foot up. Again, gaze steady. Reach the arms up over the head. Keeping that same rhythm with your breath. Start to arc over towards the bent knee. And again, feel that drawing in of the right hip. So we're not collapsing into the right hip. That steadiness down to the right foot. Inhale, back to center. Hands to heart. Release the left foot. Back and through. Good. Should be at the front of the mat. Take a deep breath in. Sweep the arms out wide. Big circle up and back. Exhale. Bend the knee. Folding all the way forward. Chest to thighs. Halfway, inhale, straighten the legs, lift the chest. Exhale and fold. Stepping back with the right leg, inhale, right toes turn in, right heel presses down. And we rise up, inhale, into warrior two. So the arms are out wide, good. Keep a nice deep bend into that left knee and pressing the left knee out towards the little toe edge of the left foot. And then we're going to bring the arms forward and cross the right elbow on top of the left. Bend the elbows and bring the backs of the hands as best you can, the forearms together. Maybe you'll get the palms together. And then turn the chest towards the side. That's it. And just glance down at that left knee. Watch, it hasn't got a little bit kind of lazy and the left knee's collapsing in. Press it actively out. Press to your back heel. Keep the legs steady. Inhale, draw your elbows forward. Reach your fingertips up. And then exhale, drop the elbows, drop the shoulders towards the chest. Good. Now finally, we're going to bring the forearms towards the left shoulder and take your gaze out over your right shoulder. So the elbows are moving forward towards your left knee. So there's a slight twist to the upper part of the spine. And then you feel the twist all the way up through the cervical part of the spine and the neck, gazing over your right shoulder. Breathing in. Good. Breathing out. So from that rhythm and that flow, now find a moment to be still. Steady the breath. Take one more nice deep inhale. And then we'll exhale, bring the arms back to center, straighten your left leg, turn your left toes in. So you're slightly pigeon toed now through both feet. Release the arms, sweep them out wide. So my palms are facing out and just give a little pulse here. It's just feeling that nice expansion across the chest. Now take a deep breath in, draw the arms back, bring them onto your lower back. So I'll turn around as we did before, palms facing out, elbows out, lift the chest, inhale. And as you exhale, fold forward, dropping the head down, but try and keep the elbows lifted. So you're releasing the spine, any pull in the pelvis, keep the knees soft. But let the head be heavy, the chin tucked. Try and lift the elbows up. You might even be able to lift your hands a little bit away from the lower back. So you're using the stability of the back muscles. Slow the breath. One more nice deep full breath in. Good. And as you exhale now, press through your feet. Slowly rise all the way up. As you rise up, let's extend the arms out to T position. Good, guys. Turn your left toes back to 12 o'clock. Bend into your left knee, Virabhadrasana 2. Inhale, pinwheel your hands all the way forward. Frame your front foot, look forward. And we step forward, front of the mat. Halfway, inhale, lift, lengthen, good, flat back. Exhale and bow forward. Inhale, left leg steps back. Same flow, left toes, top left corner. Press your left heel down. Inhale, left arm lifts you up and over. So you want the chest open, the hips open. So for most of us, you want quite a wide stance. Again, get good. That's it. Get that bend into the front knee and watch that right knee, not tracking in. So you want to stabilize, work the inner thighs. Arms out to T position. And then we'll bring the arms forward, cross left, now on top of right. Bend the elbows, backs of hands or palms together. Bend a little deeper. That's it. Work the legs. Press the right knee out. And then let's together inhale, bring the elbows forward, reach the fingertips up. And then drop the elbows down. Drop the shoulders down. That's it. Good. And then bring your elbows towards your right knee. Press your right knee out. And turn and gaze over your left shoulder. Breathing in. Little stiller now, breathing out. Inhale, let that settle in the body. Feel into it, breathe into it. Exhale. Inhale, 3. Exhale. Good. Inhale, bring the arms back. Keep them in this bound position. Straighten the front leg. Turn your right toes so slightly pigeon-toed. Release the arms out wide, should feel good. Again, back to T position, turn the palms out, that little pulse. So we start to feel that we're really engaging the back muscles, the more weaker muscles.
And then reach the arms behind, either hands onto the lower back, or some of you might be able to bring them again up onto the forearms, or maybe even to the biceps, or maybe even to reverse namaste. Lift the chest, press down into the feet, and then exhale, start to fold forward. Try and keep the elbows lifted, and even bring the fingertips a little bit away from the body. Good, Jackie. That's it. Knees can bend in your forward bend, head heavy. Lovely. Good, Lynn. Try and lift the hands a little bit off the back, and you really feel that works the back muscle, so it's not passive. And then knees can bend slightly, so you press down into the feet, rise all the way back up. Reach the arms out wide, T position, turn your left toes back, 12 o'clock, bend into the front knee. Pinwheel the hands all the way forward, front of the mat, and this time we'll step back into our down dog. Inhale, forward plank pose. Exhale, bend the elbows again. We make our way all the way to the belly. Release the tops of the feet. Left hand on the lower back, palm facing out. Right arm extends forward. A little bit of cross lateral work. So as you inhale, press down into the hips. Lift the right leg, lift the left leg. Feel like you're reaching and extending out rather than lifting high. And then exhale and release. 2 more times on that side. Inhale, right arm, left leg, extending out from the center. Exhale and release. Good. Inhale, lift. Exhale and release. Right hand now onto the lower back, palm facing out. Try and keep that right elbow lifted. Extend the left arm forward. Again, inhale, press down into the pelvis, lift left arm, right leg. Exhale and release. So pulsing with the breath. Inhale. And exhale. More time. Inhale. So extending, lift from the top of the right thigh, reach to the left fingertips. Exhale and release. Bring the hands back onto the lower back and do one more. Everything together. Inhale, press down into the hips, lift the chest. Either keep the hands on the lower back or both arms forward. Take a deep breath in, reach the toes, reach the fingertips. And then exhale, bring the hands back, elbows out. You can make a cushion with the hands at the head, rest down. Turn the heels away from each other. Feel the lower back release. Take some deep breaths down into the belly. So the unrushed, unhurried movement and the sensation of the movement really grounds our attention to the breath, the physical sensation in the body, and feeling the mind settle. Breathing in. Good, breathing out. And let's bring the hands back midline of the chest. And just come up through a nice cobra pose. Press through the feet. And let's come up onto our hands and knees. As you come up onto your hands and knees, bring the feet to one side. Bring the hips forward. So we flow, we move, we kind of ease a little bit of attention out of the body. We can come into some seated forward bends, a little bit more cooling now. So we're going to come into what's called upper vista, which is legs out wide. I've turned to the side, just depending on what room you've got around you, so don't worry too much. Sometimes sitting up onto a block is helpful. Elevate the hips. Remember, particularly if you feel like you're rolling back, you want to feel like the pelvis is moving forward, and it's that freedom around the pelvis that allows the movement in a forward bend. If the knees are bent, place blocks underneath the knees. Let's take a nice deep breath in, lift the chest, and then walk the hands forward. And you might find if you have your blocks, and it can be 1 or it can be 2 blocks, in some way you can support the head. And that's very nice to kind of just let that frontal lobe of the brain just recede back a little bit. I'm not trying to control here. And just feeling that flow through the body now, cooling with the breath. Slowing down a little bit. softening. And begin to work with lengthening your breath. So on each exhale in particular, you find a little longer exhale. Soften around the shoulders. Let the mind just settle to the sensations in the body and the breath. And when you catch the mind wandering, simply bring it back to your breath. And inhale from here. I'm coming all the way up. I'm going to take this into a lateral stretch. So either the right forearm just snuggles into the inside of the right thigh, or you can have the hand, you can just have the right hand pressing down. Sometimes having a block underneath the forearm can be helpful. So you're creating length, not just collapsing over to the right side. And then just slightly turn the torso towards the left. Inhale, left arm reaches up to 12 o'clock. And we're going to bend the left elbow and bring the left hand behind the head. And just see if you can kind of cup the head into that left hand. And there'll be a slight lifting up of the left sitting bone. And you feel more, though, that lovely arc over the right thigh. And again, see if you can work with that lengthening of your exhale. Cooling and calming. The movement settles. A little bit more ease now to come a little stiller. And relax any expression of your face. A nice deep breath in, slowly press all the way up, release the left arm, bring it to the inside of the left leg. You can use the blocks as you need. Inhaling, turn just slightly the torso. So again, it's feeling and moving more the rib cage. Right arm extends up, bend the right elbow and support the head in the hand. And then release the head down. You might here just close your eyes. You can really kind of take away that sense of needing to control or see the body, but to feel. And to breathe into where you feel. And that ease and contentment from the movement. And moving the energy out of our heads. Feeling that energy and heat. A little bit in the body. And then with the breath, bringing us to a nice calm, steady place. Inhale again, press through the left arm, release the right arm, come all the way up. Bring the hands underneath the thighs, bring the legs together. Let's bring the knees up, feet flat. We'll roll down onto our backs, feeling the weight to the back of the skull. Bring both knees into your chest. And then we're going to cross the right knee on top of the left. Get a little bit into the outer hip here. I won't work that too much today. You're going to lift the feet up. And if you're not sure, you can always have a look. Lift your feet up in line with your knees. So try not to let the feet drop down towards your bottom. And then reach your hands forward. And you might find you can hold on to just below the knees. You might hold on a little bit further down towards the shins. Maybe you can grab hold a little toe edge of the feet. But whatever you kind of got hold of, I want you to try and feel like you're pulling the feet apart. So you feel there's quite a lot of internal rotation there through the hips. You feel that into the outer part of the hip. You should feel good, Lisa, from all that bike riding. Nice IT stretch. Shoulders soft, chin slightly tucked. And again, finding that depth in the breath, just to settle. So we can use sensation, we can use the movement to settle. And then we'll release, drop the knees into the chest, unwinding the legs. And then we'll cross the left knee on top of the right and really squeeze the inner thighs together here. Again, you're going to hold on to wherever you can hold on. So don't compensate by lifting the shoulders up and the head up. Lynn, drop your knees down a little bit, so feet down, so they're more in line with the knees. And really try and cross the knees as best you can on top of each other. Usually the outer hip for most of us is more challenging to work with. Good, David, that's lovely. And again, a couple of breaths, really dropping the mind down into sensation, into the body. Energy out of the head. And we're not holding so long here that we're causing any kind of excess mental tension. Just enough to kind of let ourselves soften into it. Breathe into it. Settle. And then we'll release the legs, drop the knees into the chest, a little squeeze of the thighs down onto the belly, maybe lifting up slightly with the lower back. So you get a nice release. And then feel the weight, the pelvis drop down. Bring the arms out wide. Just take a very gentle twist here, dropping the knees over to one side, turning the head away from the knees. And again, a little bit of movement. So as you exhale, bring the knees back to center. Inhaling, knees drop to one side, head turns to the other. So feeling that movement all the way along the spine. Exhaling back to center, skull and sacrum. Inhaling, knees to one side, head to the other. Very easy movement. Exhaling, center, just marrying up that communication with the body and the mind. Last time, knees to one side, head turns. And then exhale, dropping the knees back into the chest and feeling that weight, the back of the body, at the shoulders release. And then we'll bring the feet flat, extend the legs, and drop the arms down by the side, but try and keep this feeling of spaciousness. The feet fall away from each other. You might just massage back of the skull a little bit. And here now, coming a little stiller. So feel the movement, where it's moved through the body, causing release of any tension. And again, just connect back to your breath. I'm going to try and work with the breathing in for 4, exhaling to the count of 8. And we'll do it a couple of times together and a couple of times in quiet. So begin by inhaling for the count of 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhaling 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhaling, counting in. Long exhale out. And just take a few moments just to follow your breath. See if you can find that same ratio, 4 to 8 if you can. And then let go of the control of the breath. From when we've controlled something, restrained it, then there is after that feeling of a little freedom. Feel that in your breath. Feel the body a little freer. Feel the mind a little freer, more settled. Just really registering this feeling of being grounded and relaxed. Begin again to deepen your breath. And remember, you're always welcome to stay here a little longer, staying on your backs. But if you're coming with me, begin to feel the movement down to your fingers and your toes. A lovely clearing breath maybe, and exhale out the mouth. And that little reset that the practice gives us, that movement, it's actually very grounding for us, and it provides for most of us some sense of ease and contentment, and it's calming. And draw your knees in, come over to one side. And we'll close as you're doing, coming up to sit. Nice tall spine, shoulders soft. Relax the face. Feel the weight down into the pelvis, allowing the belly to soften. Bring the hands to your heart space. Lift the heart to meet the thumbs. Bow your head down towards your own heart. And it's that reminder this practice gives us, that inner gaze, inner awareness. So as we step off the mat and backing out into our afternoon, whatever that is, just reminding ourselves of a place of calm, contentment within us. Hari Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Peace, peace, peace. May all beings on earth know peace. Namaste, yogis. Thank you very much for your time, effort. Wonderful. And be free to go off into your afternoon if you're kind of rushing off. We're always bang on time on these.